Hey, what up, Rasta? How you doing, Rasta? So, I'm gonna tell you something, a secret. A friend told me about the police, the police, the police all over, here. But like, this happens mostly in like, well, I don't know if it happens. I know it happens in Texas and Kansas and Oklahoma. I'm not sure about the Northeast. I don't know about. I think it might happen, obviously, but like, I think it happens in Philadelphia, right? I have no idea. It happens like a lot of. I'm guessing it happens in the center of the country, Texas, or let's say it happens all over, right? I don't think it happens in the South. I have no idea, but he told me in general, in some states. Okay, I have a friend who has a friend who works as a cop, and he told me it's in May of 2024. I think when Trump won, he won in November, right? But he told me of May 2024. But it has been happening ever since like fucking like 2006, 17. I think 17. He told me it's been happening for a long time. I'm guessing 2017. But what he told me is that, like, when cops get called for, let's say they get called for like wherever, like in a building, they get called for domestic violence, reports. It's mostly who does this. It's mostly white cops and Hispanic cops. That let's say if they find out, like they hear or they find out, they get the description of the. It's not fucked up, but they get a description if it's like a Hispanic woman or a white woman, if they're getting domestic violence by any other their boyfriend, whoever it is, whoever it may be, whoever it could be or maybe. Let's say I know only white cops and Hispanic cops do this to only Hispanic women and white women, but they don't do it to, let's say, to other, because they don't do it to other, because there's this whole thing about men versus women all over this, man versus woman. Like let's say they go to a place, let's say and try to like find out or dispute if there's a domestic violence incident and she's getting abused really hard. Sometimes these motherfuckers they don't they show up, they talk, and then they leave. They don't do anything. They don't care. Like I know other Asian or like Muslim or Arabic cops don't do this often, I think, but I think mostly they've been doing that, because this whole white not white, but this whole man versus woman thing, it got into the police department, and a lot of Hispanic cops and white cops guys, they do this to they go to the problem, the domestic violence problem, but they don't even try to fix it. They show up, they're for 20 or half an hour, and then they leave. They really don't care. For that, I don't think they really put energy or effort. They don't really care. They don't it's